Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's workout. We're going to get right into it with our 2-minute warm-up. You won't need your hand weights for the warm-up, but keep them close by for round one. Start with a nice wide stance, feet facing out to the corners of the room. Let's get going. So a mini squat tap, and I want you to put your hands on your midsection and really feel your core engage. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head and support your torso using all of your core and abdominal muscles from the top of your diaphragm down to the pelvic floor. So no hunching over, no loose floppy bellies. Make sure that you're holding everything in without holding your breath. Come a little bit lower. Now let's turn it into a butt kick and pull down and squeeze those shoulder blades together. So really warming up the upper and the lower body, easing ourselves into it. And remember guys, we're aiming to get between 80 to 90% of whatever your maximum heart rate is during the high intensity intervals. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn it into knee to elbow. Don't worry about hunching over to get the knee to touch the elbow. Keep the back up nice and tall. If you want to keep it low impact, stay right here. If you don't mind bringing it up a notch, then you can add a little bounce. But guys, you can consider the entire workout to be low impact, high intensity with some higher impact options if you choose to go there. Otherwise, you're still going to get a great workout by keeping it low impact. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Back to that wide stance. Butt goes down, squeeze and hold, down and squeeze. Let's fire up those glutes. 2 semicircles with the arms. Make sure it's nice and deliberate. Butt goes back. Remember, when we're squatting, knees don't go forward, butt goes back, and the torso just pivots forward in a nice straight line. Let's do 2 and 1. Just shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. We're going to do alternating curtsy, stepping from curtsy to curtsy, or leaping over, but coming nice and deep into our curtsy. So get ready guys. Start in a small V. Here we go. So just step back into the curtsy, right and then left. And if you like, you can add a little leap in the middle, but get really low into that curtsy. So this curtsying knee is coming very close to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Grab your hand weights, rest and watch. Palms out in front. Narrow squat, knee up, wide squat, knee up. So the weights are coming outside and then inside. Here we go. Narrow to wide. Now if you like guys, on this next one, add a little jump on the knee up. Just an option. You can certainly keep the static knee up. So on the outside and then on the inside. So to show you on the other side, it's coming on the outside of the legs, knee up, on the inside, knee up. Here we go. Outside and the inside. Let's just do a couple static. And then if you like, on this next one, you can add the little hop, only as an option. Push that butt back into the squat. Let's do one more. All right guys, rest and watch. Wide stance, palms facing up on the ball of the feet. 1, 2, 3, option to jump. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, pulse or jump. So make sure you're staying up on the balls of the feet and the knees are pushed back. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. 3 and a jump. All right guys, all the weight on your right leg. Deadlift, slight bend in the knee up to lunge, knee up. Here we go. Deadlift, knee up, lunge and press the arms, knee up. If the knee up is too much, just tap the foot back and tap. You can also leave this other leg on the ground for balance in the deadlift. Switching feet, all the weight in your left leg. So you can just keep this back foot on the floor for balance. Here we go. Slight bend in the knee, deadlift, knee up, rear lunge, knee up. You've really got to focus on engaging that core. Back is nice and flat. Slight bend in the knee of the standing leg. We're working a hamstring in the deadlift. All right, guys, let's keep working the hamstring. Your left arm, wide stance, comes towards the right foot, and then a knee to elbow. Here we go, bring it down towards the right foot, knee to elbow. Keep that back flat. Don't lock the knees out. Keep a very slight bend in the knees. If you need to, just bend the knees a little bit more to keep that back flat. One more. All right, guys, switching sides. So down to your left leg, left knee to elbow. Abs engaged, back up tall. Here we go, down and then crunch. So try and keep little bend in those knees so you're not locking them out. Core is engaged, back is flat. We're working the core, hamstring, and we're working this right shoulder. One more. All right, guys, grab a drink. One hand weight, rest and watch. Start in the bicep curl position. Side lunge, step together, side lunge, step together. Like in the first move, you've got the option to do a little leap in the middle, only if you want to take that as an option. Here we go. Side lunge, either step, side lunge, step, or side lunge, leap. Come nice and deep into those side lunges. A nice flat back, no hunching over. All the weight over this lunging leg. All right, guys. Weight in your right hand. Squat with the tricep. Kick as you push the arm out. Here we go. Squat with the tricep, push and kick. So I'm just pushing my arm. I'm not punching it, and I'm pushing with my leg. Like there's a door that I want to kick in or push through. Let's really make that tricep count. Swap arms, swap legs. So butt goes back, tricep, and then push the arm. Keep the elbow close to the body with the tricep. Tricep, push. Tricep, and push. You really need to focus on the core for balance. The kick can be nice and low if you need it to be. You don't want to lose form, guys, to try and get that leg up higher. All right, guys, back to the squat and tricep, but this time, arm comes out, leg comes out, foot is flexed. Here we go, squat and tricep, side raise of the arm and the opposite leg. Now put your hand on this glute and feel the glute engage at the top of the move. Squeeze and hold. There it is. Keep that foot flexed. Switching arms, switching legs. So when you come up and do the lift, I don't want you to lift up here. Try and keep the hips as parallel to the floor as possible. Here we go. So we're going to do a tricep into that squat and then a lift. Keeping that butt going back. Trying to keep our knees behind our toes. Squeeze and up. One more. All right, guys, switch arms again. We're going to do, rear lunge and then pull the weight down as we lift the leg up. So here we go. Rear lunge, weight goes up. Lift the leg and squeeze that back glute as you pull the shoulder down like you're pulling on a chain or you're pulling on a weight. So it's really the downward motion. Hand on glute. Feel it lift. One more. So we're going to step back, down, and I want you to keep this foot ever so slightly turned out. Hips are parallel and facing the front. Back we come and squeeze that glute. Put your hand on there and feel it engage. Hips are facing forward. So you're not opening up, you're keeping the hips parallel. Squeeze, squeeze. Come down on the floor with your mat after this. Rolling forearm plank. Put your arms in front of you, one in front of the other, up on your toes, and roll from one side to the other. If you need to, Just drop the knee on the inside as you come into the roll, and lift them both up when you're in plank, if that makes sense. A few more, guys. All right, well done, guys. So I'll just show you for next time. If you need to, you can just drop the bottom knee as you roll through. All right, guys, repeating rounds 1 and 2. First one, just curtsy, either stepping or leaping. Start in a small V, curtsy to the right, step deep into it. If you like, add the jump, the little leap. Remember, we're into the second half now. You may not need to work out as much to get that heart rate up. 2, 1. All right, guys, rest and watch. Hip distance apart, weights in front. Narrow, knee up to wide, knee up. Here we go. Narrow to wide. Remember, you can add the jump as you come out of the squat. The weights come inside and then outside. A few more, but it's going back. Last time we're doing it today. 2, 1. Gotta catch my breath. We are going to your left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, knee up, wide. Option, add the little jump or not. This is your workout. Go at your own pace. You get points just for showing up, guys. Let's do one more each leg. Okay, wide stance. Catch my breath, palms facing up. Down into a low squat on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3. Here we go, pulse, 2, 3. Option to jump. 1, 2, 3, or pulse. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure that those knees are pressed back. We're working the inner thigh. Let's make everyone count. One more. All right, almost one more. All the weight on your right leg. Slight bend in the knee. Deadlift to rear lunge. Here we go. Deadlift, feels like a rest, to rear lunge. So you can either knee up or just tap. You can also keep this foot on the ground for balance as you're doing the deadlift. Let's do one more rear lunge. Well done, guys. Opposite leg. All the way on your left leg. Gotta bring my heart rate down. Okay, deadlift, knee up, rear lunge. Remember, guys, we're just aiming to keep our heart rate between 80 to 90% of your max. You do not need to go all out. All right, let's knock us out of one. Your left arm to right foot. Take the stance as wide as you need to. Here we go. Hand to foot, knee to elbow. Bend the knees a little bit more if you need to. Keep the back flat. Make it deliberate. Don't let momentum swing you down and back. Abs engage, guys. Don't get sloppy towards the end. I think I was reminding myself more than anything else. All right, guys. Your right arm to left foot. Here we go. As wide a stance as you're comfortable, knee to elbow. Just bend these knees a little bit more if you're comfortable doing that. Don't lock out your legs. Keep a slight bend in the knee, no matter what. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, home stretch. One weight, I need to grab a drink. Starting in bicep curl position, dropping from one side to the other, and if you like, adding the leap. Here we go, get ready. Okay, side lunge, and either step or side lunge and leap it over. Come nice and deep into the side lunge, flat back, abs are still engaged. Don't give them any time off. Keep the core involved in the whole workout. One more. All right, guys. Weight in your right hand. Squat with the tricep. Kick and push the arm out. Here we go. Keep that tricep nice and, or keep the elbow nice and close to the body. So it's tucked in as it goes back. Arm pushes out, leg pushes through the door. If you can't get it up to waist height, that's fine. Maybe your door's little, that's fine. Kick through the rabbit door. Switching arms. Kicking now with your right leg. Narrow stance. Here we go. Squat with the tri, kick. Last round, guys. You're doing a phenomenal job. Remember, you may not need to work as hard to keep your heart rate in the zone, 80 to 90% of your max in the second half. Slow it down if you need to. Switching arms. Remember, tricep, side raise. Keep this foot flexed. Don't turn the foot up to the sky. Keep it parallel. So down and up. Keep the hand on the booty so you can feel the glute engage as you lift the leg. Don't open up the hips. Keep the hips as level as possible. 2, 1. So also keep this foot parallel. You don't want to turn the foot out. If anything, try and turn the toes down. Let's do it, guys. Squat, side lift. Squat in the tri. Let's work out those triceps. We are definitely on the home stretch. 3 exercises after this. Feel this glute. Squeeze and hold. Let's work it out. Squeeze and hold. One more. All right, guys. Switching arms. Coming back into that rear lunge. And we're pulling as we're lifting this rear leg. My foot is turned out on a V. Let's all come back into the rear lunge. Pull. So the palms facing in. And you're pulling like the weight has a chain on the end of it with more weight on the other end. And then squeeze that glute. Hips are facing forward, not open. I really snuck out of one. So make sure you're not opening like this. Hips are facing forward. And you're just lifting that glute as high as, back we come, as high as you need to feel it. Engage. Put your hand there. Feel it. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Come on, guys. After this, on the ground for the rolling forearm plank. In 3, 2, 1. All right. On the forearms. Forearms are in front of you. Up on your toes. Roll the shoulders back and down. Here we go. Open it up. Roll through. Open it up. If you need to, drop the knee of the inside or the bottom leg. I don't know the right way of saying it. As you're opening up to the sky. Otherwise, stay on those toes. We're almost there. Hold. All right, guys. Well done. Fantastic workout. Catch your breath. Put your left leg forward. Push through your right hip. And really open it up. Catch your breath. Slow everything down. Okay, your right arm comes up. Catch it with the left. Breathe into the shoulder. Breathe through this left or right hip, sorry. Push through it. Breathing into the hip. Breathing into the shoulder. Your right arm comes up. Catch it with the left. Reach down the center of your back. Really give that tricep a bit of a stretch out. And very gently, if you like, leaning over to the left side of your body. Very gently. Back to center. Rock back. So you've now got a straight rear leg and you're flexing your left foot. Coming forward with a flat back. You don't need to get your chest down on your shin. Although if you can, that is pretty cool. Just breathe into it and open it up. Switching legs. Opposite leg comes forward. Push through this left hip. Breathe into it, tap into it. Your left arm comes up, catch it with the right. Breathe into the shoulder. Really push back against it to open up that shoulder. Left arm comes up, catch it with the right, reach down the center of your back, stretch out that tricep, and if you like, very, very gently lean over the right side of your body, very gently and easy on the stretches. Back to center, push back, straighten your right leg and just come forward with a flat back as far as you need to. Breathe into it, tap into it. All right, guys, a nice wide stance. If you can, bring your arms down on the floor. Straight legs, just hang here for a second. All right, guys, bend the knees and scooch them in. Scooch the feet in towards each other until they're touching. Keep the knees bent. Now slowly, slowly, slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Hands are coming up the legs, up the thighs. The head's the last one to come up. Slowly, slowly, we don't want to give you a head rush. Slowly, slowly. Roll the arms back. Roll the arms forward. Guys, if you've got another second, let's stretch out these quads. If not, thank you so much for joining. Let's just stretch out the quads. Don't let the knees go apart. Try and keep them close together. Back is always up tall, supported by that core. The core doesn't get any time off. It's on the whole time we're working out. And in fact, it should be on the whole time. Switching legs, you move about your day. The core is always holding up your torso with a nice, long, tall spine. I have terrible posture. I catch myself all the time slouching over, and I pull myself up, and I feel my core engaging. I feel my pelvic floor and my lower abs holding up my spine. It is a constant job to remind myself, but I think slowly I'm getting better. Let's pull the arms back and circle them around one more time. Back and forward, guys. I say it all the time, but please drink plenty of water. Have some protein in close proximity to working out. And please don't sabotage yourself by thinking that you can sneak away and have a donut after you work out. Let your body burn fat. Let it recover. By burning fat, you're going to get into a phenomenal shape. If you're not already, maybe you are. You're going to maintain a phenomenal shape or get into the shape you want in no time. Thanks again for joining.